All right, welcome to the Barbershed podcast, where we help barbers to strategically navigate business and transform burnout into thriving success. I am your host, Michael Banks, and today I'm just opening up everything to start talking about something that I have planned. I have it planned for the month of August because the month of August is Black Business Month, Black Business History Month, or something like that for the month of August. And I have something really special plan for people specifically with products. If you have products, if you have, whether they're already fully developed or whether they're on their way of being developed, if you are a minority um, business owner and you are a product based business, I have something that I'm working on. It looks like things are a go, but I don't have the liberty to give all the details. But I can say we are shooting for August the 3rd to do a workshop for Black business owners in the month of August. It's something that I'm partnering with, and I'm really excited about this one. But for the month of August, what I want to do is a mini series. I want to do a mini series, and I want to put a specific focus on how things were when I first got into the industry, and I want to show the difference between how things were and how things are now. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to call this series The New Gatekeepers. And the reason why I want to call it The New Gatekeepers is simply this. Back when in the 90s, when I came into the industry, now I came in the late part of the 90s. So I came right at the end of when everything was about froze and boxes and perfect shapes and real precision. This was before enhancements. This was before we started adding texture and sponges and all this stuff. This was before all that. This was when you had to really know how to cut. And I really know how to cut. But I was young enough to see the transition going into something different. However, I do remember coming up, there used to always be someone who said we don't know where they came from, but it was always these standards of what things needed to be. You had to be working in a shop this long for you to be able to do this. You need to have been working at these shops. You need to work at this shop and this shop before you can open your own. You need to know this person. You need to go to these net. It was just always a barrier that you had to go through to get to that next place. Those were the gatekeepers. A lot of us know what gatekeepers are because in other businesses, you got to know someone to get to certain places. So let me read this statement. Gatekeepers have played a significant role throughout history, determining who had access to opportunities, resources, and success. In the barbering profession, gatekeepers were oftentimes salon owners, influential barbershops, and industry publications. They had the power to control access to clients, networking events, and even educational opportunities. I remember that there was a certain time that if you wasn't plugged in into a certain network, you didn't get platform opportunities. You didn't get opportunities to join any type of elite styling team. You didn't get opportunities to be on stage. You had to be a part of certain networks that normally came through like competitions and stuff like that, which are still like very cool. However, it's just the opportunities that we have now with technology and me being able to jump on live, like how I got over here, me being able to talk to you just like this has completely leveled the playing field. Let me read another statement that I have. With the rise of social media and digital platforms, barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists, nail techs, and even beyond, tattoo artists, and even beyond that with musicians and all that stuff too, musicians and other influential people who are in the entertainment space, things have changed in a way where we now have opportunities to bypass traditional gatekeepers in a sense. and we can create our own path to success. We are in the era now where individual barbers can, or hairstylists or whatever, can build their own personal brands and showcase their talents and connect directly to clients. Like, we speak directly to clients. And what I like about now, and that I utilize now, and I've always used technology in my business, was that I wasn't feeling that whole, like, you got to walk outside and pass your cars out, walk up and down the mall, passing your cars. I never was into that. To avoid having to do that, because I worked at a shop where if you wasn't busy, you had to be out there passing out cars. You had to be out there meeting people. You had to go to different type of neighborhood networking events to bring in clients. I never felt comfortable with that. So I worked my tail off to get really good at what I did to get the customer to bring in new people. So I'm really big, even still to this day, on referrals being the best way to build your business. However, social media technology, being able to do it this way and being able to communicate in this way, is completely level the playing field, where now utilizing technology and being able to speak directly to the customer, all that, you have to be working in the shop this long, and you have to work on this side of town, and you have to train under this person and train under this person. You don't have to do that anymore. Look, the essentials of building a business. If you're watching this right now, I'm going to give you the essentials that you need to build a rock solid clientele and grow from there. One, you need to have an assessment of who you are and what you do. You need to be very clear on what you are good at. Now, after that, you need to be really clear on the things that you are really good at. What problems do those things solve? So let me give you an example. You can't say that I'm really good at doing a fade. There's thousands of people that are really good at doing a fade. However, if you say I'm really good at detailing and I'm really good at blending out deficiencies within someone's hair, now we're getting somewhere or whatever, because you have a lot of people that are really good at fading hair. However, they may not be good at the details. They may not be good at the shape. They may not be good at the artistic side. If you got something there, then you got something to work with. If you say I'm really good at cutting hair, that may not be sufficient enough, right? Because there's a lot of people that's really good at hair. Like, I see people coming in on Instagram who are amazing barbers at what they do. I know a lot of y'all work. There's a lot of people doing amazing work. If you don't have anything specific to separate yourself, then now you're just a commodity. So if you say that, okay, I'm really good at cutting hair, that's cool. That's not going to separate you. But you say, I'm really good at identifying new styles and new looks for people outside of the norm. That may be a niche in which you can grow a business. Now, okay. So we have an assessment of what you're really good at, and then that what you're good at targets a specific problem. Now you need to figure out what kind of person has the problem that your service or that your product solves. Once you know your product or your service, specifically what it solves and who it solves it for, now all you do is directly make content and talk to those specific people. You talk to those specific people. Now, the easiest way to do that is to look within your clientele. I say take your top 20% clientele, and then you focus in on engaging with them. You focus in on building content for them so that those people can begin to share your content. Those top 20% of your clientele begin to bring in new referrals and new business. Give them incentives for doing so. And you build your clientele person by person off of your top clients that you already have. That's the easiest way to build your business. Is it slow? It can be slow, but it also can be fast with the use of technology. This is what we're getting into the month of August with Black Business Month. with Black Business Month, I want to put a special emphasis on dispelling the myths that we have when it comes to how we build business in 2023 and 2024. So I want to first start off with just putting just like historical, just like what gatekeepers have done in the industry of whether it's the beauty modification industry or any other industry. I just want to put just a historical look at traditional gatekeepers so that we have a clear understanding of what gatekeepers were. And then throughout the mini series, I want to go through specific topics. I want to go through topics on what these new gatekeepers look like. I want to look at various types of new gatekeepers now. Specifically, I talk to barbers, I talk to hairstylists and stuff like that. But we want to look at the role of influencers. We want to look at the at the digital celebrities, the new celebrities that have come as a part of social media and YouTube and stuff like that. We want to look at the online communities that we have. We want to look at niche markets. I've seen so much emphasis on niche markets and stuff now more than ever before. Now, we all know about having niches and we all know that there are niche markets, but now it's even more specific and is real bold. I have a niche market. I help barbers and hairstylists to strategically navigate through their business so that I can help you turn burnout into a thriving success. So I'm specifically targeting barbers who want to take things up a notch, but they're going through the ups and downs of business and they've either about to go through burnout, have already been burnt out, or they're going through burnout right now and they're just trying to figure it out. A lot of them are all ready to quit and throw in the towel. I know what that's like. I can help you navigate through that because I've been there. I've been there having to work. I didn't have the option to quit. I didn't have the option to quit and give up, throw in the towel. I had to work through it. And I think that I have, with my 25 years of experience, as well as the experience of my friends, my industry friends, I'm here to help you all navigate. So I know all about niche markets. I speak to a niche market, but we also have the digital marketing agents, the digital marketing agencies that you all probably see it all the time. Somebody DMing you and giving you this promise to grow your internet following, your Instagram following, your TikTok following, whatever it is, to grow it to 10,000 people, right? 100,000 people. Some of that is cap, but some of those things are very real because you have people who are specialized in understanding the platform and how it works. You have to understand the foundation of your business, though. If you don't have a good foundation in your business, those 10,000 people following you may not work. I know people that have tens of thousands of followers and they're slow because their tens of thousands of followers are global. They're not local. Me and what I do is I help you to build up a local market. So for me, if I know that I got 50 spots that I'm trying to fill up for the week, I don't need 10,000 global followers. Only need a couple of hundred of people that are within the 15 to 25-mile radius of where my shop is at. Those are the kind of things that I help coach you through so that you can grow your actual business behind the chair. Those are like some of the things that we'll be exploring. And then leading up the month of August on the 3rd, like I mentioned earlier, there's a partnership or a collaboration that I'm working with that I don't have the liberty just yet to say who that I'm working with, but I'm going to say it one more time at the end and I'm going to get ready to close. If you have a product, whether you're in the beginning stages or it's already out in the stores and you are a minority owned business, link up with me, send me a DM because I'm working on something special, especially if you're here in Chicago, please reach out to me because I got something that I'm working on that I think is going to be beneficial not only to you as a product developer, but I'm trying to help come up with a way to help everybody win. And I think I have a pretty rock solid plan that I think will work, not only benefit the product developer, but the service provider, as well as the primary focus as well on the customer experience. So the customer gets an elevated experience. The product owner gets their product moving, and then the service provider gets to grow their ticket and grow their bottom line. Everybody wins, everybody's happy. And we do it work together in collaborations. Those of y'all who are still on Instagram that are watching now or watching later, if this makes sense and you're interested in what I'm talking about, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how this is going. For those of y'all who are watching over here, thank you for tuning in. And I hope that what I'm talking about right now, as I'm getting ready to move into this new Gatekeeper series, that this is interesting and that you would follow along in the journey. I'm pretty excited because I am all in. I'm all in on this, and it's going to be more than just 4 episodes. I'm going to be coming in this way pretty often. Maybe not necessarily on Instagram like that. It'll be in the form in which I'm doing it right now, and you all can't see it, but I will do announcements on Instagram. But I'm really excited about this because there is an opportunity right now, especially with, we were talking about platforms and algorithms a little bit earlier, but as of last week, the change that they made with especially Instagram, it has changed everything again, where if you're a service provider, if you have a product, if you are wanting to start a business, or if you're an artist and you need to build your brand, build your personal recognition, right now is the easiest time to do it now because of the significant change that they made on a lot of platforms, specifically talking about Instagram. And like I said, sometimes we get very distracted by the numbers. But if you start at the foundation of your business and you know exactly what your business needs, exactly, you have a strategic plan of how to grow your business, you're going to do just fine. And I'm here to help you to figure it out in a strategic way. My name is Michael Banks. Again, I am the creative director of Barbershed, where I help you to strategically navigate the ups and downs of business behind the chair, helping you to transform burnout into thriving success. Thank you for tuning in, and like this, share it. I want to hear all your comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you looking forward to seeing what this new Gatekeeper series is about? Are you going to tune in? Do you think I should add in something? Let me know. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Instagram, I'll see you all.